Yeah, I stuff a Glock in my bitch pocket. Bitch, stop it. Skinny nigga, big poppy. I put the pedal to metal, we gon' Nicki Minaj. One deep, baby, can't top it. 5'9" with the stick, I look like Big Poppy. I keep a shawty, bottom bitches harm me. How could I not be? Everything you copy, I killed Rock, now I'm sending bullets at you zombies. You never harm me, niggas try to Vietnam me. But I've been playing with pistols since you watching Toonami. And I'm the rapper, I'm white trash and I'm open body. Ain't no career, I'm just hoping Madonna adopt me. I get it poppin', fuck rock bump poppy. I put the stock in, I'm scheming, I'm not stalking. But these niggas stepping to me ain't of Gianna Versace, yigga. Yeah, I fucked that one up. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's a great Monday. I'm hype. I hope you are too. And we doing it. We doing it big. 'Cause how else do we do it? Small? No, I'm not doing it small. You doing it small? I'm not doing it small. Yo, what up? How are you all doing? Honestly, I really hope you're doing good. I like seeing other people happy. Probably just because I like being happy. It's my selfish self. It's good. Be happy. I feel like I'm always running around with a smile, and people will catch a glance at me and look away quickly. And they're like, oh shit, shouldn't look that way. Or look away, look away. But at the same time, they're really happy now. It's great to see someone smiling, man. Especially someone who's just geeking. Just cheesing hardcore, coming around giggling like they can't hold in their laughter. Oh, man. When it comes to me at work, I am always walking around with my headphones. I've always got a comedy podcast on, and I'm always about to die laughing. So when I'm walking around the hallways, it's like my face is just tensed up because I'm just trying to keep a straight face. Because I don't think sane people walk around laughing hysterically all the time. It's not a standard normal person thing. Oh, yo, let me take a timestamp, sorry. It's about 5:30. All right, we doing it, guys. Today, I've officially decided that we are upping the set time of the Jest Podcast from 15-minute requirement up to at least a half an hour, man. I'm grown up. It's a new year. I've been doing comedy for half a year now. I'd like to consider myself a comedian. So, it's time for half-hour sets. I'm not even on stage. I'm in my car right now. I am in my driveway. Ain't shit going on. Ain't no pressure. I always sound like I'm a comedian when I'm like, this guy thinks he's a comedian. Yeah, no. I'm hardly a comedian still. I'm working on it. But sometimes I am proud of how I do on the podcast. I really can get glimpses of being a comedian here and there. And I think it's coming together, man. Give it another year or two, and I think I'll be stage quality. I think I'll be at the point where I could charge for my podcasts. Not that I ever will. I always want the podcast to be free. That's just how it goes. One day, if I have supporters, I'll start a Patreon or something, but this thing will always be free. I'm not even going to do a premium podcast where if you want an extra one, you can pay. I'm not going to shit on that model, but that's not for me. It's the podcast. It's like back when I used to do some music and I wanted to be a rapper, I always said I will never, ever charge for my albums. Or mixtapes, rather. I kind of figured I would charge for full studio albums. Because samples are expensive, dog. But, yeah, as an upcoming musician, you should be releasing your mixtapes and even an early album. You should be releasing all of that for free because you're just trying to expose yourself. Not until you have fans knocking down your door should you be charging things. That's just a demand thing. Let me limit demand with some, by raising the price or whatever. I'm just going off track. I don't like this so far. I would restart, but we cannot. You know what I want to do? I want to smoke first before we really get into the podcast. Even if I get too big to start. That's how I want to start it. And, whoa, my grinder's glowing in the dark. I forgot it does that. Herb Savers, bro. It's my favorite grinder. It's got its issues like other grinders, right? But, this grinder glows in the dark. It's plastic. And it holds so much goddamn weed I can roll 3 joints out of a full grinder. Whereas a normal grinder is like, I don't know, 1 joint, maybe 2. This thing holds weed. This thing could hold like 5 joints weed if you really stuff it. It's got such a big chamber. Yeah. Anyways, enough gay talk about grinder. Oh god, yo. Let's take a fucking hit. Y'all ready? I hope I gave you enough time. It's been like 5-ish minutes. Get your bowl ready. Break that shit down. Throw it in a bowl. Pack it a little bit. Not too tight. You need a nice, even, slow burn. So give that shit a nice little tap. Pack it down. Give it a 1-2 pat. And call it a day. That's it. Not too much pat. Just like you don't want to be too much pat. You gotta be plain pat. Because he's a legend. That wasn't funny. Anyways. I got this bowl. I got this podcast. How about you? Let's take a hit. If not, alright, I'm gonna take a hit then. I want to say cheers, but that's what all the stoners online say, which is why I want to say it. I've always thought that was so corny, man. What else can I say? I'd say go fuck yourself, but that's the Bill Burr thing. Yeah, guys. Help me think. What can we say before we take a hit? Blue skidoo, we can too! Blue. Blue, where are you? There he is. Grab his little face. Blow all that smoke in that little puppet's face. You get enough, Blue? Oh no. Oh god. Blue. 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 Oh, Blue. Oh shit. Blue just died from a seizure. Sorry, guys. I thought weed was supposed to help with seizures. No one told me weed would give my dog seizures. Hey. Alright, guys, chill out. I'm not trying to give dogs seizures here. I miss my dogs, man. I've been thinking about getting a dog so bad. Been looking at little baby collie puppies. They're so cute. They're so well-natured. And they're like big fluffy pillows. Big bony fluffy pillows. You can get a softer pillow, sure, but this one's the best pillow. Where else are you going to get a pillow that's a best friend? Other than Japan, where are you going to get a best friend that's a pillow? Nowhere. Only from your dog. And collies are the best friend pillows. That's facts. Trump told me so. He never steers me wrong. Yeah, but no, I can't pull the trigger. I know. They're so cute. But especially because I want to do comedy, I'm going to have to work myself into the groove and know what spots I want to go to and stuff before I can even think about getting a dog. It's going to be a good 2 or 3 to 5 years before I get my dog. And then I'm going to love the fuck out of him or her. Probably a him. I got a lot of names on deck. I wanted a corgi that was named Tato. Like Potato. Like, yo, Tato, what up? Tato, get the fuck over here. But I like anime character names too. So I was going straight DBZ route. And now I want a collie. that's just named Ma Junior. Ma Junior! And he never responds because it's not his real name. What else? Or Baron. I want a collie named Baron. I want a collie named Presto. These are both coming from my Toontown username, Baron Presto. I'm the tall pink rabbit with a magic hat. Fuck with ya boy! Hit me up on Toontown at Baron Presto. I actually haven't played Toontown in a couple years, but I missed that game. If anyone did want to play Toontown, I would be so down. I just need someone to play with. It's not as fun by yourself. It was pretty fun to grind by myself, but now that I finished the main story, I'd either have to start a new character to play by myself or play with someone. Just personally. Yeah, anyways, that's a boring game. What else is new? Shit, son, we ain't got much. That's my to-do list. What do we got here? Am I out of things to talk about? Should I just go to this list now? Collies? What was I talking about? Dogs? I do want a dog. It's just not time yet. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got to say about dogs today, bro. Well, yeah, let's get to it. So today, yeah, if you couldn't notice, I'm using my lighter to light up my car. I have a dome light here somewhere. I can't find it. This is also a reason why I didn't use it. Ooh, that's bright. That's too bright. Even the lighter's pretty bright. But that's like sus light, you know? That's sus bright. Too bright. Get that sus light. Spect it out. I'm just saying words, hoping they come out funny. But no, that's not how it works. You don't just say words and they're funny. You gotta think. That's what's cool about comedy. I didn't even realize these things getting into it that I'm about to say, but the things about comedy is comedy's gotta be smart. I didn't come up with this. I heard a comedian say this, but like comedy is like pretty much always it doesn't have to be, but generally speaking, comedy's smart because it makes you think. And then to go with that, usually the funniest things are just the things that are true. Or something that someone couldn't contextualize themselves. They had never really thought of it or put it to words, but they've recognized it and seen it in their life all the time. And when you say it, they go, "Oh my God, yes! Oh my God, yes!" Somehow, through the conversion of language and culture, on the other side of the equation, "Oh my God, yes" equals laughs. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not a doctor. Yet. But somehow that works out. And just true things are funny. I even knew that when I was a kid. I heard like someone say it once in like a movie or TV show. It's funny because it's true. And then I made that like a bit. And I just run around my friends and my family. My family thought it was so funny for some fucking reason. Even though I stole the fuck out of it. But like if they said something and everyone was laughing, pretty much anytime something's funny, you could just cut it with, "Ha! It's funny because it's true!" Or just however you want to word it. That was a bad inflection. I was trying to reflect how I was doing it as a kid. It was something weird and flamboyant like that. That's how I'd put it out. And it didn't hit all the time, but like, I don't know, 1 out of 4 times. Killed my whole family. Just dead. Everyone was dead. Hey, 1 out of 4, bad odds, but when it works, and it works, hey man. Some of my first comedy lessons. Oh, I don't have my other sheet. I have another sheet of some ideas I can talk about. That's upstairs. But on that list was Amanda Bynes. I was realizing Amanda Bynes was like the first stand-up I had really seen. Or that I can remember at least. And it wasn't even stand-up, it was her TV show. Before, I think I had mentioned that my first stand-up that I remember seeing was either Dane Cook or CKY clips that I had pirated on YouTube. I mean that I had heard about that you can get from... Yeah, I allegedly pirate them from not YouTube, but LimeWire. I got those audio clips. But back to Amanda Bynes. Yo, she went crazy, dog. Some podcast was talking about her this week. And she doesn't look that attractive anymore. But I'd still fuck her, because she was funny as fuck. Can you say that? Whatever, I said it. One day I'm gonna have to watch my mouth. You know, if I ever get better at this. And on that day, I am still not gonna watch my mouth. Sorry. That's part of the game, man. As a comedian, that's kind of why I started this. I like the freedom. And I like how you just speak your mind. And I love that about, like, Bill Burr, for example. Because he could just speak his mind in his relationship. Bounce back with comedy. Or if not, him and his wife respect each other, that they spoke their minds regardless. And that's something I would like. I'm a little butthurt still about my last relationship. And that's something I think that would have changed it a lot. Early on, I definitely just stopped saying anything I thought would upset my partner, because I thought that was me caring about them. And that's not how it works, if you didn't know that. If you're upset, fucking say something. And it wasn't even like I was upset. It's just, I don't know. That's my type of person, too, is to just put everything on myself. And I would do that emotionally. Like, I tried to put my own things on myself. I tried to put her issues on myself, but it wasn't working. It wasn't like I was taking it off of her. She still had the full weight on her shoulders. So, there's a lot of things I gotta figure out in life still. A lot of things. But it's definitely most important that I am by myself now. I'm not by myself. I'm with my mom. Hey, Mom. Oh, my mom just got back from seeing the baby today. But yeah, it's important I'm single right now. Just free. If I want to go out and try and get laid, go for it. And just living the life. I don't get laid. Often. Yeah. I don't know. I came to the acceptance point that I'm gay. But I don't know. I still don't feel gay. I think I'm only gay when I'm horny. That's just how it works. You ever been there? Oh my god. Honestly, though, I really do vibe with that statement a lot. But, like, with the uncertainty there, I just default to saying, yeah, like, sure, I'm a little gay, but I'm not like your typical gay person. I'm mostly straight. But yeah, I'll suck a dick. Not my preferred choice, but hey. Oh, man. I mean, that's how I've always seen oral sex, too, is like, you do it for your partner. Which is why you shouldn't just blow random people. That's how you get the herpes. Yeah, man. Pass around on that herpes stick. Now we're all infected. Herpes stick is a joint, if you don't know. Got the serpent in my fingers, I'm just smoking, hey, hey. Sorry. That was offbeat, too. Didn't even sound like the song. Serpent in my fingers, I'm just smoking, hey. Go listen to Isaiah Rashad. Yeah. I haven't checked in on Isaiah Rashad in a long time. The last thing I heard from him was the Sun's tirade. I wasn't that into it. It was good. But, his Sylvia demo, his first project with TDE was just so fucking good. Like, legendary, like, really fucking good. I'm not knocking him or anything. If that's what it sounds like, I'm sorry. That's not the tone I'm trying to put out there. Hopefully you do get the vibe I'm kind of say. I just haven't. There's a whole lot of music out there, and it's hard to keep up unless you're trying to do that, especially if it's like a career or something. But yeah, I'm probably gonna try and Google Isaiah Rashad tonight and see what's up with him, because he's got some great music. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh my god. I didn't even start my stories. Relationships. Oh, dude, you gotta grow the fuck up. And I gotta grow the fuck up. So I wasn't gonna leave that relationship. I was fucking down for the count. Like, funny turn of expression, and it worked out really strangely well. Until you called it out. Whatever. But yeah, my last relationship, like 2.5 years ago, that ended. And I really didn't want to. And I miss that girl. I wish we could be together, but that's how it goes, man. Especially when you're at this age, you gotta figure it out. Also, fuck that bitch. I can't turn around. She did do me pretty dirty. Like, not even, like, on purpose. She would, like, beat herself up about it. Like, but I was like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so, long story short, I got left. And she's like, I don't know, I kind of like this guy. I'm like, fucking go be with this guy. Like, you are young, you don't know what the fuck is going on. You could be making the right decision, you could be making the wrong decision. I could be the right guy, I could be the wrong guy. He could be the right guy, he could be the wrong guy. You could just go be on your own, you could be with someone else. This is infinite. Wow. I just let out all my anxiety. You can tell by how fast I'm talking. But there's, like, infinite possibilities with what can happen. And at the end of the day, your best chances in a relationship are when you are a solid, strong person on your own. You can love yourself and take care of yourself. And then you can start looking at finding a life partner. Before that, you shouldn't even fuck around. That's why I think high school relationships are weird. And it was weird for me when I was in high school. Because I thought my parents wouldn't allow it. And I think, why is it weird for parents? Well, it's weird for parents because they know fully goddamn well that you shouldn't even think about a goddamn relationship until you can take care of yourself. At least. Preferably love yourself as well, too. But they also understand you're fucking horny as shit and you're trying to get that thing wet. So, I guess they just refrain from talking about it, usually. Or they won't allow it. They'll be like, you can't date. And then people definitely go date. Or they're, like, super chill about it and, like, super open. But, like, that's usually full tilt. I don't think that ever works out. I've never seen a balanced, super chill perspective. Except for maybe, like, Tupac's mom in that interview, right? Does that exist? A lax, laid-back parent that isn't too loose? You do gotta treat the kid like an adult. It's its own thing. And you gotta let them fail, that's for sure. If they're not failing, they're gonna be a piece of shit. Might turn out like me. Want to do comedy? Throw away your degree? I'm just kidding. But yeah, you always need to take care of yourself. Especially just getting into a relationship, you can just drop that responsibility. And I think that's why a lot of people want to get into a relationship. And I think I can see that in my ex. I'm not going to make any calls. That's for yourself to judge. And people like run to relationships because it's really nice to have someone else. And I do miss that. And it's tough to be alone, but you really got to learn how to do it too. That's an important skill in life. And if you're not on your own, I don't think you learn it. And I am also hindered in that. I'm single, but I'm not on my own right now. I gotta like move out and live in my car or something. Living at home. It's not the best, but there's definitely things I have unfinished I gotta worry about. I'm not gonna get too into that, but you guys know I gotta worry about my family and I gotta take care of some things right now. But I will be moving out this year. The sooner the better. It's about that time. We're ready. And yeah. I don't have anything else funny to say about that, so let's turn right back and figure out where the fuck I started with this story. Take care of yourself. Don't rush into a relationship. If you're in, don't freak out if you're in one and you don't think you're ready. You can still figure it out. You know? That's the thing is, when you find yourself in a relationship and you're like, oh, it's not working out, I don't know what I'm doing, you can figure it out while you're in the relationship. That is a thing. So don't get hopeless. It's a lot of work though, because if you want to try to limit the amount of things you focus on. So if you pick your partner, your career, and then, I don't know, a hobby, that's like all of your time. And if you just pick your career and your partner, you'll progress those a lot faster. So, oh my gosh. Sorry guys, that's my phone. What time is it anyways? We're getting there. I haven't touched on any of my points or stories. Wow, 30 minutes is real easy when you don't know what you're talking about and just ramble on forever. Am I right? Alright, let's get back to it. What the fuck was I saying? Did I stop preaching? Did I finish preaching? Did I get all my insecurities and personal concerns out onto you? Huh? Did I project myself enough yet? No? Well, nah, I'm just kidding. I'm done, guys, I promise. So, where I wanted to go with this is I wanted to tell you about my oil change. I just took my car in today to get its oil changed. I found out my car has oil dilution problems. That's why they extended my warranty. So, gasoline gets in your oil because the fuel injectors are retarded because Honda. So, yeah, it's you're not supposed to turbo out a small 4-cylinder engine, and if you do, I don't know, you're just not supposed to take tiny things with not a lot of power, force them to get a lot of power. But that's what I'm doing, because I like to go fast like a dumbass, and cut you off, and crash my car in the snow, and yeah, it's not even snowy. Man, I can't even crash my car yet this season. The fuck? It's bullshit. Knock on wood, I am kidding. Please don't let my car crash with me in it again. Why am I removing my responsibility from it like that? Please do not let me crash my car this year. That's on my vision board list. My mom is calling me. She's wondering where I am. I'm doing the podcast, Mom. I can't just scream my ass off like this in the house. Especially can't scream about drugs, weed, cocaine, ecstasy. Yeah, I can't do that. See? I'm free in my car, and that's why I'm gonna move in it. I'm gonna move out and move into my car, y'all. No, I'm not actually. I was seriously considering it, but I think my parents did everything in their lives so that they could have kids that didn't have to live in their cars. So, for myself and for them, I am going to get an apartment, just even if it's a cheap, shitty hole. Even if I have to live with other people, like, I don't want to live with other people, but, whatever's cheap. As long as I don't have to fucking cut down on my weed smoking habit, am I right? No, that's an issue. I literally spend rent on weed every month, and it's terrifying. I smoke like a rapper, and I hate it, but I kind of love it, man. I always wanted to smoke like a rapper. I feel like I'm that badass, cool person I always wanted to be. But at the same time, I am so lame. I'm such a piece of shit for that. It's so stupid, and I hate it. And at the end of the day, it's just an addiction. If you need it, or if you use it that habitually. Maybe you don't need it. Maybe you can get off it really easy, but look at that habit, man. You gotta be real with yourself. It's a new year, the perfect time to be real with yourself. Can I finish a story or what? Maybe I shouldn't smoke so much weed before these things. Oh, I didn't even take another hit. Whoa. Well, that's a trip. So, got my oil changed because my car sucks. And last time, so I got my inspection a couple months ago. Sorry, I had no idea where I was trying to go with this. Nothing even with the oil change. But I wanted to leave a joint for them when I brought my car in. Because I did that a couple months ago when I got my inspection. So I rolled this nice joint, and I wrote out like, oh, this is a East Coast Diesel Sativa. And then I put free in real big letters on the sticky note and like wrapped it around the joint, put it right on my fucking little holding tray up here I got, so they could see it when they took my car in for inspection. And then I saw the guy who went to go get my car, and it was like some old Mexican dude or something. And I was like, oh no, he's worried about getting deported. He's gonna freak out. What have I done? So yeah, long story short, that guy did not take my joint. And I should have done it again today. And today the guy looked like he would've. He looked like a young Mexican that was born here, so he's safe. And yeah, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm gonna get in trouble one day. These are jokes, folks. Honestly, that's the point. It's raw jest. It's pure humor. Stop. Pull that stick out of your ass. Just stop being a bitch. So yeah, I don't know. I should have left the joint today, but I didn't. So you guys should try that. If any of you try that, fucking let me know. I want to hear how it goes. Did they take it? Oh, if you're not in a legal state, please do not do this. I am in the state of Massachusetts. It is legal here. Cannabis is legal here, recreationally and medicinally. It's not a big deal to leave a joint there. They're not going to smoke before they drive, allegedly. They are going to take that joint home and smoke it in their safe comforts of their home. They're not going to take it right out and burn it with their buddies at work because work sucks and it's a weekend and it's a nightmare and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no. They're going to be safe. And tell me how that goes. Leave that joint there. Hit me at 555-555-5555 or leave a comment in the comment sections. But nobody reads the YouTube comments. People just leave them. They just get left and never read. That's how YouTube comments work. So yeah. I don't know. I'm going to try it again next time. I'll plan ahead. I'll just keep an emergency joint in the car or something. That's a horrible idea. Especially with how much I get pulled over. Bad idea. No emergency joints. Just creating evidence. Have you smoked? No, I swear. Then what is this joint? I really didn't smoke, though. Yeah, that's it. What else do I got here? Oh yeah, some of these points we kind of talked on. I got being alone, being honest, and smoking frequency. We've already talked about smoking, so let's start with smoking frequency. I've been smoking way too much. And way too frequently. My favorite way to use weed is to just like not smoke a shit ton and then just like smoke a big king size joint and then literally trip sack. And just like fucking freak out because freaking out on psychedelics is a lot harder. But I'm so comfortable with weed, man. Weed's easy. I can fucking fly through time, no problem. But get me thinking about my life too much, then there's a problem. Once I realize how much of a piece of shit I am. You know, that's the issue with psychedelics. That's why people freak out. It's like, oh shit, I didn't realize how much I suck. Fuck. Oh man, I am a horrible person. Yeah, it's hard to realize it. It's hard to realize when you're smoking too much too, especially because you're smoking weed. So, yeah, think about that. I'm going to try and slow down. You want to be conscious of it and think about it when you're doing it. Like, is this weed going to improve my life? I said I was going to start doing that, and I haven't. It shows what a piece of shit I am. I got to think of what's another thing to say piece of shit. If I say it too many times, that's not funny. Because it's like, oh man, he's beating up on himself. I'm too much of a schmuck. Too much of a momo. Scratching my monkey. Shout outs to Joey Coco Diaz. Go listen to the Church of What's Happening Now, Podcastville. Yeah, man. We already talked about smoking. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Let's wrap it up here. So, what? I was home alone lately. Being alone and being honest. Yeah, let's start with honesty. To go back to the relationship, to go back to trying to fix your smoking habits, you need to be honest with yourself, which is really hard. People try psychedelics. That's not going to do it. I mean, it kind of might. It can and I don't know. If you go to it for a solution, then it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you respect them and you go with a planned trip, then it'll work. But if you just are always going to these drugs, it's like, come on, fix me. It's not going to work out for you. So you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with other people. And that's why I like comedy and that I'm doing it. Because I can just say some shit that I think. And if it's mean, like, I either didn't mean it or, like, I'm just being silly. And, like, I'm not going to, like, I might make judgments, but I'm not going to act on them. And I love you. Everyone knows I fucking love them. I always try to convey that with my tone and just my words, too. I tell people I fucking love them. I love all my friends. Gay! Hey, man. Let's hit this last bullet point after we smoke another hit. I haven't touched this bowl. Maybe I'll just fucking rip it. Let's see. Cheers, y'all. Fuck. What was I gonna say? Blue skidoo, y'all. Blue skidoo, we can too. Someone's outside. Oh, I think someone thought I was talking to them, yo. Oh, I think I know who that was by their dog. I don't know what they said, my bad. I opened my car door and the lights went on, so I kind of freaked them out. Whatever, they're not high, they can deal with it. They freaked me out more than I freaked them out. I don't know what the fuck they said. Maybe they knew the song. Maybe they were singing too. Blue skidoo, we can too. Sorry, I almost spat up my lunch there. Ugh. What was my bullet point again? Yeah, I don't know. And this is why I want to start smoking at the beginning of the podcast. And finishing up before actually doing my little set or podcast or whatever we're calling this. Because I'll fucking forget about the bowl, man. I can only focus on one thing, especially if I'm high. What was I talking about again? Being alone. You gotta learn to be alone. We already talked about that too, man. I guess we did everything. I've been alone this week, and I've been learning to do it. I've been alone by being single. Been learning to do it. I'm trying to take care of myself and learn about myself and grow and be a better person. And never stop doing that. And I hope all y'all do that too. Because it could only make the world a better place. And you can't tell people to do that, but you can lead by example. So do your best. Try to be honest with yourself. It's hard, I know. Listen to your mom. Listen to your heart. We'll catch you later. Peace.